So, welcome aboard. And our today's video, what we are looking at today in this our technology channel, in this our technology wall, in this our technology YouTube channel, is about the registration unit. The registration unit. You could sometime ask yourself, like for example, if these are the trays, kama hizi ndizo trays za makaratasi ziko hapa. If these are the paper trays, these are the paper trays over here. You ask yourself this question: how does a paper like this one, karatasi go ina move aje? How does a paper move from, the trays? Then it comes to, for example, the drum unit to the developer unit, and then it comes out. How does it move from the trays up here until it gets out without getting paper jams sometimes? Or how precisely does it move? Does a paper move from the trays up to the exit unit? This being the exit unit. How does it move to the exit unit so that it comes out? Huwa ina move aje? How does a paper move from right from the paper trays? It goes to the maybe the developers or the imaging units, and then it gets out. How does it move? It is because of this unit here, the registration unit. This is the registration unit. The registration unit has this roller here, which moves the paper, or which is used to move the paper upwards as it moves, as it gets out of the trays. It has, of course, every unit of this computer has some motherboards or some boards that are used to read or that have the BIOS, basic input output system. Na kama hii, for example, this one, it has this one. This is a board for the registration unit. It has also the solenoid. This is the solenoid. Solenoid helps the sensor in opening, or helps in opening and closing the sensors that are used to move the paper. And so the registration unit is normally mounted here. Huwa imewekwa hapa hivi. It's normally mounted here, the registration unit. It is used to move the paper right from the pickup units. These are the pickup units or the feed units of the tray. Then the paper will move up from the feed unit. It will move up to the registration unit like this. Of course, this is the paper moving up. Of course, also aided by this unit here, which we call the transfer unit, which also has this one, which we call the transfer roller. So the paper will move up right from the tray up to the registration unit, aided by the transfer roller, which is also used to move the paper as it makes the image that you are printing, ikiendelea kutengeneza the characters, the pictures or the printout that you are making, up to the rollers, then to the transfer belt, this one here, which is part of the imaging unit, then up to the exit unit here. This is the exit unit. So inafika kwa exit unit as it gets out, as the paper gets out of the trays, moving up to the exit unit. Then with the registration unit, this one here is the registration unit for the BIZHUB printers, and you'll find that for almost all digital printers, they share same or similar things. Like for example, this is the registration unit, having these cables which connects to the expansion board, and then it has the solenoid. It has this board over here. Then we have also the secondary registration unit here. This is the secondary registration unit, and the work of this registration unit, as I'm saying, is to direct the paper. It is the one which directs the paper. It is also used to register the colors that you are printing, so that if you are printing a colored image, for a colored image, it has the cyan, it has the black color, it has the cyan, it has the magenta, it has the yellow colors. They have to like be on the same line. They have to register on one another. They have to like all print at one point or at a one area, and that is what we call registration. And it is for that reason, when the colors are not matching, you will hear, if you are a technician, being told, go and clean the secondary registration units or the secondary registration eyelids or sensors. These are the sensors for the secondary registration unit. Secondary registration unit is normally mounted here. Hapa hivi inakuanga hapa hivi. It's normally mounted here. These are the boards or the motherboards of the secondary registration unit or the secondary registration board. These motherboards, if you find one of them has failed, you can just unscrew them. You unscrew this one, this screw here, and this one here, so that you can service it out, or so that you can interchange it. You can change it with another secondary registration board or secondary registration motherboard, which has these eyelids here or these sensors here and this one here. Or some other times you will hear being told, go and wash out the secondary registration area with some home dry. This is what we are calling a home dry. So you can use this home dry. This is home dry. Then you pour on a brush or you pour on these eyelids like this, unaimwagia hivi. You pour it on the secondary registration you know, sensors or the secondary registration unit, so that it cleans out, so that color can register, so that color can emerge. So this is the secondary registration board, which is mounted here. It matches with this primary registration unit like this. And when you are cleaning, it is the one which you hold like this, so that when it moves like this, you can wipe out this registration, you know, sensors here. So they are normally mounted here like this. So it's normally mounted here like this. So we have the registration unit here. So the secondary registration unit is normally mounted here like this, and then we have the primary mounted on top of it like this. It is the one which it helps in guiding the paper using this transfer roller. It also helps in matching colors, so that you don't have colors which are falling on different directions, or which are falling, you know, they are not matching. And that is what we call registration. It is not registering. So when it is not registering, it is this unit, these two units which have problems, which needs to be serviced. Then we have this is the transfer unit, which contains or which has the transfer roller, which also helps the paper to move up from the tray to the pickup units, then up here to the exit unit, so that it gets out for the end user or for the person who is using the machine, who is printing out, right? So this is our secondary, this is our registration unit, the one which our topic is based on, the primary registration unit, the secondary registration unit, used in this KONICA Minolta printer to help in registering colors, to help in matching colors, so that you don't print an image, so that you don't make a printout which has colors landing or printing on different areas. Okay, I hope at least we've known the registration units, where it is normally mounted and its use, and how it works together with the tray and the pickup unit to the, you know, transfer unit, which has also the transfer roller, this one here, and to the exit unit, which is this one here, to make a printout or to produce that final printout for the end user. Otherwise, thank you for following the video, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, thank you for you know, liking our video. This is the best, or that is the best thing that you can do for us in this channel. It is the best that you can do for us in this channel, and we thank you for that. Otherwise, for any question, for any comment, for any you know, maybe rectification that you have on our video, you can still do it on the comments area, so that we have a look at it and we can be able maybe to rectify, we can be able to correct, we can be able to give you more information, just in case you are looking for information on the maybe when your paper or when your printout is not registering, it is printing colors which are not in one area, or they are not in one color, it is producing an image which is not consistent, yeah. That is what you can do. I have a sample printout here which I had not registered, which is not registering. If you look at this printout here, you will find that there are colors which are moving, or rather there are colors which are not on the registration area. They are not on the same place. If you look at this bird here, which is a sample printout, it is like it has moved it down. Some of the colors are down, others are up here. You look at here at this text page and you find some colors are up here, others are down here. So it is not registering, and this is what we are talking about in this video. Otherwise, thank you for watching the video. Shalom.